We're going to be selling a gold card. You have a green card. This is a gold card. We're going to be putting a price on that card of about $5 million, and that's going to give you green card privileges plus. It's going to be a route to citizenship, and wealthy people will be coming into our country by buying this card. They'll be wealthy, and they'll be successful, and they'll be spending a lot of money and paying a lot of taxes and employing a lot of people. And we think it's going to be extremely successful.
Did you hear about the gold cards? The Trump gold cards? Yeah, you can buy your citizenship now. For the low price of $5 million, you can pay to become a U.S. citizen. But don't worry, they said there's going to be a process, there's going to be background checks. For instance, Russian oligarchs, Trump said yes, absolutely, Russian oligarchs. He knows a lot of really good ones, so that makes me really comfortable. That's great. I would love some Russian oligarchs here. And all those people fleeing war-torn countries, facing persecution, at risk of being slaughtered, they're fine. We need more rich people here. And don't worry, Trump said that it's going to bring us so much money because they're going to come here and open more businesses and create more jobs. And I bet, I know Trump, he cares about us. So we are going to see that money. It's going to come to us. All that money that they're giving is going to pay off our deficit and go to us. It doesn't matter that they could be millionaires, billionaires from countries with dictators and fascist governments that they strongly believe in. That's okay. Who cares, you guys? It's all for us. He loves us.
So Trump just announced a gold card. It's a major shift in U.S. immigration policy. What is the gold card? So it's a visa program that gives wealthy foreign investors a path to U.S. residency and eventually citizenship. What's it cost? $5 million. If you have the cash and you pass the background checks and stuff, you can get the visa. Why is he doing this? So this is actually going to replace the old EB-5 visa program, which had a lower investment requirement, but was plagued with fraud and abuse. The goal is to attract serious investors who will create jobs and pump money into the U.S. economy, not just buy real estate and then leave. Now, also, Trump talks about this being a way to pay down the debt. If 1 million people get this visa, he said that'll be $5 trillion in revenue that can be used to pay down the debt. So how does it work? Well, foreign investors must pass strict background checks and prove they're bringing real economic benefits. If approved, they can live in the U.S. and after a period of time, they can apply for citizenship. This is part of Trump's broader strategy to boost economic growth while ensuring legal immigration benefits the country.
I swear I can't make this up. ET, a.k.a. number 47, a.k.a. the Tyler-in-Chief, just announced that he's going to be selling U.S. citizenships. Instead of green cards, he's giving out gold cards. Who do you think he is, American Express? Everything could be bought with them. So basically, the gold card will get you a skipping line over the asylum seekers. It's not an executive policy yet. But he announced it in the Oval Office. This man is crazy.
So Trump is floating the idea of making gold resident cards. Instead of green cards, it's going to be beautiful gold cards. And they'll be available for purchase for about $5 million. So if you're poor, you're out of luck. And then he said that he might know some Russian oligarchs that may want to buy some. Russian oligarchs, you guys. It's just so funny. It's so funny how he's just selling America to Russia. So funny. But a migrant family who's just coming here to get a better life, to get away from violence and poverty. They're just here to, I don't know, just work, mind their business, go to work, come home, be with their family. No, we can't have that. But a Russian oligarch? Sign me up.
$5 million to live in the United States. Trump is releasing a gold card that immigrants can purchase for $5 million to preserve permanent jobs in the United States and get citizenship here permanently. The gold card is replacing the EB-5 program. So basically, they're going to have green card privileges, but I'm guessing even more or something like that. And they'll be able to be just like a citizen for $5 million, and they said they'll use that money to invest back into the economy, into businesses and everything. It's like you got a bunch of people that's wanting to live the American dream. But, you know, we live here and we don't realize all of the freedom that we actually have. We get to talk about things. We get to follow God like we want to. And in a lot of other countries, these people are not allowed to do that. So, you know, a price tag of $5 million, what y'all think about that with the gold card that President Trump is putting out to replace the EB-5 program? I mean, to have more freedom than you have in the current place where you're at, it might be worth it.
In addition to green cards, Trump is going to be giving out gold cards. Apparently, you can purchase one for $5 million, come into the United States, and that will allow you to be able to gain access to becoming a citizen. This is just insane. If this doesn't go to show that Trump wants wealthy millionaires and billionaires, wake up. If you're not a millionaire, he does not give a flying fuck about you. Anyways, I had to take a break from cleaning my house because I heard this news and I was like, what in the absolute fuck? I've really been trying to give myself a break from politics, but it's like every single day it's some new wild ass shit this motherfucker is doing. Like, I can't.
Trump stated that he plans on starting a gold card program. So essentially, it is a program to spend $5 million to enter the U.S. And have permanent residency benefits, essentially. This is not a new concept. Other countries have it. It's called a golden visa. It's almost like he took the name golden visa, mixed it with our green card, and came up with this gold card idea. But here is how it compares in cost to other countries. So Trump is setting the price tag at $5 million, okay? And other countries have, again, the golden visa program. Same idea, same concept. Both programs offer permanent residency with a path to citizenship, okay? Portugal starts at 500,000 euro. Spain starts at 500,000 euro. Greece starts at 250,000 euro, but it depends on where you go. Malta starts at 182,000 euro. Cyprus starts at 300,000 euro. Italy starts at 250,000 euro. Latvia starts at 50,000 euro. Hungary starts at 250,000 euro. UAE starts at the equivalent of 545,000 US dollars. Antigua and Barbuda starts at $200,000. Dominica starts at $200,000. St. Kitts and Nevis starts at $250,000. St. Lucia starts at $300,000. Grenada starts at $235,000. And Vanuatu starts at $130,000. So obviously a huge gap in pricing, a very, very different price tag. But as I know more, I'll share it. So far, it's still kind of early days in terms of information, and the program hasn't started yet. So as we know more, I'll share it. Stay tuned.
And another thing, that man said he was going to turn the USA into a Costco. He said, y'all already got a green card. He going to make a gold card so that millionaires can have $5 million and buy them citizenship. So I'm assuming he gonna make a silver card next week so we can have a 3-tiered system. That's what these people voted for.
So my brother just married a girl from India last year, and the most wonderful human being. She's so kind, so smart. She's a PhD student at Wisconsin, almost done with school, studying biology. She's going to do so much good for this world in general. She's been in America for almost 6 years now, I think it is. 6 years. And they got married in August, and the process for her to get a green card has been so painstakingly difficult and long. Still doesn't have it. And you would think being married to a U.S. citizen, it would make it a little quicker, a little easier. No. And even after everything she's has to do and has been doing by herself, because lawyers for that to go through all the paperwork and stuff is so expensive. So she's doing it all on her own. Even after all that, it's not guaranteed that she will be approved for a green card. It's likely, but it's not guaranteed. But if you have $5 million, come on in. Let's go. Front of the line. You're an oligarch? Come, let's go. Say less.
Donald Trump is bringing out a gold card. Pay the US government $5 million and get a green card. He's changing the inscription on the Statue of Liberty to send me the sons and daughters of drug dealers, dictators, and arms dealers.
Oh, you want to become a U.S. citizen? $5 million. The fact that we now have gold cards, that you're basically selling U.S. subscriptions. What are we doing? I think, okay, his mindset is obviously the rich and wealthy come into America, do their business. But the thing I don't understand is you think that millionaires and billionaires can't do anybody wrong. That's your mentality. They're rich, so they won't be fighting anybody, they won't be hurting anybody, they won't be killing anybody. Why would you think that, though? We have seen time and time again, U.S. millionaires and billionaires hurting their own people. What are we talking about? And no, not in the traditional sense. Like, they're not going to go stab somebody. But, like, come on now. Like, what are we doing here? My thing is, how did he settle on that $5 million? Why not make it $10 million? Why not make it $100 million? Why not make it $1 billion? I don't know. This whole thing just sounds crazy in my opinion.
So, Donald Trump wants to start selling something called a gold card. This is going to be like a green card, but people can buy them for $5 million a piece and get the benefits of U.S. citizenship, gives you a pathway to citizenship. So basically, he is selling American citizenship to wealthy people around the world, says they're going to bring in money to the states and they're going to bring jobs and everything. Are you kidding me? You don't want people to have a pathway to citizenship, to have a better life in America, but you want to go ahead and give this buy me an American citizenship gold card to the wealthy people of the world? Get out of here with that. That is insanely ridiculous. Like, tell me that you are only for the wealthy without telling me you're only for the wealthy. This is exhausting. How can he be so... Insert word here. Like, there's so many... I don't even know what to say. This is ridiculous.
Trump is really running the presidency like it's a pawn shop. You got $5 million, you can be a citizen. So if you saw, he has the gold cards. It's a gold card, but basically a green card for rich people. You can just buy your citizenship. I thought it was a joke at first because the dude behind him was laughing. He was like, But Trump, he was dead serious. His smile. $5 million. I think it'll start in about 2 weeks. He's just up in there doing anything. He's just freeballing the presidency. First of all, is he even staying at the White House? I think he's in Mar-a-Lago, offering out green gold cards out here. So somebody brought up a good point. It's just like, what if you just a criminal, right? But you got money, right? We all just saw Den of Thieves, and you just hear like, yes, I used to be a criminal, but I need a gold card. I guess they have some type of background check for that. But that's wild. Somebody said he likes being surrounded by criminals, though. Maybe this is a scheme to get more criminals in the country. He likes that shit. You know, he likes criminal stuff. So he's probably just like, all right, get the criminals over here so we can start making more bread behind the scenes. Make it a gold card, whatever. $5 million, you're here, you're a citizen.
Donald Trump is saying he will give a green card very quickly and citizenship even quicker to anybody who pays $5 million to the U.S. government. This is really true. He's saying that today. He said that his administration is going to launch this program in 2 weeks. I don't know how he can legally do it. He even said wealthy Russian oligarchs who got their money through corruption would be eligible. Imagine. He's calling it the Trump green card. Personally, I can't imagine this is actually legal to do. So we'll see what happens.
Trump proposing a $5 million gold card.
He says it would be similar to a green card with a route to citizenship. And our Mark Cota-Robles is live in the newsroom with the very latest. Mark?
David and Ellen, you could imagine reactions starting to pour in on this. The president announced this proposal just a couple of hours ago from the Oval Office.
We're going to be selling a gold card. You have a green card. This is a gold card. We're going to be putting a price on that card of about $5 million, and that's going to give you green card privileges plus. It's going to be a route to citizenship, and wealthy people will be coming into our country by buying this card. They'll be wealthy, and they'll be successful, and they'll be spending a lot of money and paying a lot of taxes and employing a lot of people.
The administration says it will use this to replace the EB-5 program, which allowed investors and their families to apply for a green card if they make necessary investments in the U.S. commercially and plan to create or preserve 10 full-time jobs for U.S. workers. The president claims that this is totally legal and expects that millions of so-called gold cards will be bought. We, of course, will monitor this story, bring you any updates. Live in the newsroom, Mark Cota-Robles, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.